All righty, folks. Welcome to the 5 p.m. qualifying squad here at the Grand Finals. We're just getting started here. We have 3 divisions for you. Open, Ladies Senior, Under Division. Each is a 1-6 cut for the entire tournament, so no per squad cuts. They're bowling 3 games. Like I said, they're cutting 1 in 6 from each division for the entire tournament. Elimination finals will be tomorrow morning after the final qualifying squad. The pins do carry over, and then they'll bowl 4 more games. Cut half the field. The pattern we're bowling on is a variation of Kegel Krypton. So we are sure to have some drama coming your way. So with that, let you hear on the middle pair, the marquee pairs of where the championship match will happen. It's Richard Leon. And I'm just going to get one more camera ready. We'll be good to go. My man Clay has been struggling last few times that he's bowled. Crazy, Gio. Go bowl the Desperado after that? You want to get on? You want me to set up a mic for you? Want to set up a mic for you? Yeah. We can talk. Just that, what you just said. That's good talking. I get bored here. I get tired by myself here. Lame. What's up, everybody? We're back for the final squad of the day. this chance, and then one more chance after that if you want to find yourself inside the cut. Get nothing but ads. Is this not live? Chuck Blair is live, buddy. We're live. Now Norris right there, Dallas Burke. And no Riley Woodard is over here too. We did indeed. And you are not enthused. You got my phone charger out of the front of the black backpack, please? No idea. Did you put it in there? Plug it in. Come around here. Michael Loria, well, let's go Riley, he says. Yes. What more is it going to do to me that hasn't already been done to me? Careful, brother. Don't you go unplugging that there now, yeah. You get one of those. Wouldn't be the first time that you destroyed the stream. It's Coach K's scholarship. I did. Steve gave me a sticker to put on the PC, and then I forgot it at work. He gave me a sticker, put on the PC, and I forgot the sticker at work. So then I brought that in and be like, oh yeah, it's right here. I did. He's just some random guy. Huh? No. I was hoping people would just put it on there. Like when they make a jersey, they'd be like, hey, can I get the artwork for the Championship Bowling logo? And I'd be like, sure. I know, but that's lame. Looks better this way. Union rights. Foul lights are on. I wonder if they trim their toenails before tournaments so they don't foul, says Richard Walter. Yeah, I mean, that's the points not to the points to not foul, so I think that they purposely don't slide too far, or they're standing on the approach just so that when they stop sliding, that they will be an inch or so away from the foul line. Some people are further back than others, but it's best to be basically as close as possible to it. Chuck Blair, where's this being played? Pocatello, Idaho. Tough Guy Lanes. Pocatello. Diane Myers packs 10 there on 23. Run. Chuck Blair, you liked your own comment, brother. Give you guys a rundown of what we've been, because it is not game 3 of 3, so let's change that real quick. Where we see with scores, Alex Hoskins is your leader overall and in the open division at 673. Daria Payak is plus 68. She's at second. Kyle Morrison third at plus 67. Tied for fourth is Josh Link and Braden Link, no relation. That's plus 52. Sixth is Tyler Coates at plus 50. Seventh is Andy Kenny at plus 41. Nick Magaro is plus 39. Tyler Lopez at plus 38. Stacey Lopez rounds out your top 10 at plus 35. And then it's John Conger at plus 33. Tommy Krosky at plus 31. Ken Gardner at plus 30. Katie Simpson at plus 25. PJ Biggs plus 23. Chuck Rope plus 19. And David Loris is the number at plus 14 in the open division. Real tight. 30 pins separating 6th to 17th. And then if you go on and do another 30 sticks, it's down to 40. Second place, folks, is 30. Oh, my God. My Lord. Sorry about that. Tara Woods just ran into the table. Anyway, there's Hayden Wolf. Oh, there's Hayden Wolf right there. Mixer. No. Pat Loris, proprietor here at Tough Guy Lanes, Curtis Ellison. Anyway, yeah, it's tight. 42nd place is 30 back. Clay Reese is 44th place, 31 back of the number. So 44th to 17th is 31 pins. That is so tight. Of a 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 9, 12, 14, 15, and so on. And then I'm telling, like I said, 7th place is plus 41. That's less than 40. Down to David Loris is plus 14. So less than 100 pins separate 7th and 44th. Lots of people stacked on top of each other. I would say with probably a lot of certainty there's going to be someone's missing this cut by less than 5 pins. The first person out will miss by less than 5 pins. Now, once we get the bowlers loaded up and their scores in that, this cut will open up. Currently was 17th after the last squad. Now it should open up a little bit with the addition of the new bowlers. Where that'll end up, I'm not sure yet, but again, it's 1 and 6 for the entire tournament. So more people to sign up. Philip Shippey says Tough Guy Lanes is indeed tough. Yes, it is. Even with these new panels, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. That's being said here. What is Al Newart says Moellers? Is that something I don't know what it is? Chuck Blair says he's liking my answer. Oh, okay. Daniel will miss by 1 pin is my prediction. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Would not doubt it. A lot of people stacked on top of each other. It is V type. This is one of the tightest fields I've seen in a long time. I'm be interested to see how the elimination finals goes and how tight and dramatic that will end up being. We'll bowl 4 more games. Your pins will carry over. It's already tight, so it'll remain tight with those pins carrying over. And then we'll bowl 4 more and cut half the field. So I'm thinking it's going to be there's going to be a lot of drama in the elimination finals tomorrow morning. So you're not going to want to miss it. That should start at about 11 o'clock. There's one more qualifying squad tomorrow morning at 8, followed by a 1-game desperado. 1-game desperado, and then whoever wins that, their highest set will be taken over the elimination finals. But this is indeed one of the tightest fields we've seen all year on the Northwest Tour. Eric Schaefer packs 10. She might as well to go Brooklyn, and it goes a little too far over. She leaves 3-9. I don't like throwing 3-9, especially with there's no hook right. So I don't know. It's a little bit of the long end of medium right here. Riley got it. Bang. That's 10 back. Riley kind of fiending over there. Maybe he's found something. I don't know. He's kind of fiending. Looking pretty good. Dallas Burke will step up. All needs to push. It's not gonna. He's gonna get 8. Did he actually foul there? They're gonna count as a foul? I don't know. I'm thinking though. I think something fell out of his thumb hole or something. He needed to pick it up. I don't think that's going to go down as a foul. Woodard. Looks like they're finishing up their 10th frame. Oh, Bun's a 9-pin. Not the fill. It's like it was. Every time you're throwing a different ball in the fill, it's usually throwing a pretty good game. The fan blade is right in the way of Riley's score. Can't quite see exactly what it is. Can't quite see what that score was. Tyler had a pretty good game going there, and it's like he spared his first ball in the 10th, so it looks like this would be a pretty good game for him. That ball's wide right. He's going to get 8 on the fill. I'm looking like a 182, it looks like, maybe. Still can't tell what Riley shot, but it looks decent. It looks decent. When he walks by, I'll have to ask him what it was. If you follow our socials at all, you know we come out with rankings before all of these tournaments. Let's go over who was in the rankings really quick. And who's in and who's not. So our rankings to the grand finals was Gio was our pick to win. And then it was Alex Clay, Nick, 4th, 5th, Josh Link, 6th, Andy, 7th, Steve Klemkin, 8th, Nyler Norris, 9th, Daria Payak, Riley Woodard, Kyle Morrison, Stacy Lopez. So let's see how many of that are going to be in the number. Riley, would you shoot? 225 for Riley Woodard. Off to a good start. Nothing. No need to go huge now. You just need to get ahead of the transition, essentially. All right. Anyway, so Hoskins, Payek, Morrison, Link, Kinney, Bagaro, Stacy. It's 8, right? 8. Let's do it again. Alex, Daria, Kyle, Josh, Andy, Nick, Stacy. 7. I'm sorry. Steve is 8. We had 12. I don't think I picked anybody in the under division. Okay, so I have 8. Who are we missing? Norris is out of the number right now. He is plus 5-9 back. That's 1. Woodard, another one. That's 2. Woodard is even 14 back in the number. That was his previous squad. So right now, plus-wise, plus-minus-wise, he's in. That's 2 there. We're at 10. Now, where's the other 2? One of those is 44th place Clay Reese at minus 17. 31 back of the number. And finally, our pick to win, Giorgio Cleanis. His highest set is 43 back of the number. He sits 52nd place. This place has not treated him well the last few times that we've bowled here. There you go. That's 6. Very easy. It's like, there's the 3 pins. Right? That's strike. That's PJ, right? PJ Biggs, yeah. Goes front 9 and splits in the 10th. So he's off to a hot start. He's already in, though. He's 15. Well, I guess not guaranteed in. He's 15th on the bubble, plus 23. So he's off to improving his score. What a world we live in. Luke Brown making an appearance with Hayden Wolf. Crossing. That's weird. You don't know. So Clay and Giorgio on the struggle bus here. Clay had a very disappointing outing. Ooh. Disappointing outing at Meridian, Clay did, and it's not looking great here, and apparently Gio also is not off to a good start either. Look what's bad. 160? Bad. Sounds like Gio might shoot 200. If he has 180 in the night, all he needs is a mark. Well, if what you told me is true, he's pacing for 200. Here you go. Mm-hmm. There's Clay. Mixer crumbles the bucket, but 10-pin will stand. Hopefully we get some scores in a timely manner here. As game 1 finishes up and game 2 begins. Ooh. The old 3 off the left. That's what I'm famous for. That's why I sit behind here. Talk the smack instead of giving the content. I signed up for Lane Talk app a few weeks ago. Anyone else finding it useful as well? Shows what spares I need to work on. Nice, Daniel. I personally haven't, no. A little salty, honestly, with them. We reached out a while ago to work with them with Championship Bowling and got no reply. So maybe one day if they want to work with us, we'd be happy to promote Lane Talk, but they left us on red, so try losing Tennessee losing to South Carolina. The Vols are? Oh, bro. 7-21. Into the third quarter. See, now, you guys were saying that Michigan was losing, and who was it? Georgia? No, Georgia was up the whole time. Who else was it? TCU. They were down like a score, like one score, and this is they're getting boned right now. That's 3 scores. I guess 2 scores to tie. So three score. Well, I guess 2 score because you do a 2-pointer. But so Tennessee blowing an opportunity here. That's lovely. Tay says no reply is reply. Yeah, I feel that one. That's how we feel. Right? Someone just fouled, I think. Lucas Brown fouled. What's Luke doing out there fouling? What's he out there fouling for? Yeah, anyway, we'd love to use Lane Talk or some sort of similar type app or whatever, but I don't know. We have some pretty big plans for something that could be useful for next year. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll try reaching out again and see what they say, but that's salty. W Chat Reader, what's good, says Tay. We'll try our best. We want to be engageful with y'all. Try to bring a new type of bowling experience all the way around, from the events we produce to the ones we cover. Harry Schaefer. Guys, if you weren't aware, Harry is responsible for our most recent semi-viral video. It's gotten us a couple million views, probably about 3 million views at this point across all our platforms. We picked the 2-7-10 by only touching the 7-pin. It hit the 7-pin, came out of the pit, rolled the 2-pin, and went all the way around and tripped the 10 forward somehow. You should watch that video. It's pretty crazy. That was back at the Idaho Open last year. Curtis Ellison. 4-pin falls, but not the 10. You guys make it interesting. I get these days get long, son. So without a chat, we gotta have the chat going, or else your boy is gonna fall asleep. Clay got it. plays him on a mission right now. You can see the focus is set in, and he is needing to make this cut. He's got to get himself in, because I feel like at the level that he's been bowling at, to miss a cut is pretty. It's tough. It's tough to take, and if he misses 2 in a row, I'm sure that's got to hurt your confidence. Especially with as many games as bowled that hasn't made it. So this would constitute as a slump in bowling. Gio, on the other hand, is coming off a win. Excuse me, in Meridian. But last year, this place had his number good, as he missed both cuts. This cut last year, after bowling almost every squad, I think, and then the Gate City Open cut. He was what, Tay? He was what, son? I hope you mean bowling. How's Harry doing? Shave piece? Let's see what Schaefer's. Well, his first set was tied 89th, and he was 91 under. So not great. His first set. We do not yet have game 1 scores in, so I don't know how he's doing now, but his first set was not very good. Nice, man. The trick is to not use your arm at all. It's your power will come from your legs and how fast you are walking to the foul line. So, yeah, we got some good educational videos on our YouTube channel. So when you're done watching this, nice little pick from Jacob Lopez. So when you're done watching this stream, head on over to our main channel. Take a look. We have some pretty good pieces there to kind of go over how to generate power and how to loosen that arm swing up so that your arm's not sore. Because your arm shouldn't be sore unless you're using the wrong muscles. Of course, Kaylee, of course. Folks, if you're not aware, I know there's a lot of the same people. We have new faces every time that we stream, guys. This is the first time that I've seen Tay in the chat, so we got to inform the folks of what we're doing. We have our Instagram. We just hit 10,000 followers earlier this week, and to celebrate that, we're doing a giveaway. So if you head on over to our Instagram page, you will find a post that's really recent. It's got a picture of Gio on it, and I know a lot of our posts have pictures of Gio since he's just been running over everything. But it says 10,000 follower giveaway. And all you got to do is follow our page, like that post, and comment tagging a friend. Every comment with a tagged friend will earn you an entry into our giveaway that closes tonight, by the way, at midnight, Mountain Time. And if you share that post to your story and tag us, you'll get 5 bonus entries. So, if you want it, and the prizes, I guess I should tell you the prize, right? The prizes are so the grand prize is any sword bowling ball of your choice. And then we're going to do another spin of the wheel, I guess. And that will be for 1 championship bowling jersey. So either the Ghosted Pins jersey, our OG one, or the alternate logo jersey. Both pretty damn cool. You'll be able to choose if you win. Let's order it up from Jersey Outlet and get them sent out to you. He says, yeah, I'm out here. I'm out of here. I'm just read what I wrote sick in my head. Thanks for the advice. Yes, sir. Then Daniel says, any instructional videos on how to not pull your arm across your body? It's my downfall right now. It typically sounds like That could be two different things. You could be compensating for late timing, and you're making a foul line adjustment and pulling so that you don't miss way too far right, pulling it. So when your body's off time, it's you're hitting your target. When you're on time, then you're missing way left because you're just trying to constantly compensate for that. Now, or it could be a swing plane issue, and if your swing is in line or not. We have videos for that describe your swing plane and how it should look on our YouTube channels. Yes, we broke down the full approach for one-handers and two-handers on our YouTube channel. Check those videos out when you get a sec. So on over here, we've been on this end pair for a while, and on over here, see Hayden Wolf. Many of you would know him as Pred. Pax, oh, good shot. Little half 10 there. You would know him as Pred. That's his name on YouTube. He comments a lot on our videos. So, if you want to enter the giveaway, head on over to our Instagram. Also, if you could do me a huge favor right now and like this video, that would also help us out tremendously. The last squad of the night will be here tomorrow morning. I am waiting for scores to update for game 1, which I'm not seeing has happened yet. So, once we have those game 1 scores, we'll give you an update as to where we sit. Got a few notables. Clay, Geo outside of the number right now as it sits. Luke Brown just put one in the ditch. Ew. Daniel says, okay, great, thank you. I'm bowling for the first time in 26 years to health issues. So learning again, and thank you for the advice anytime, brother. It's awesome to see you out here doing it again. Yeah, I got you. Don't you worry, brother. Let's see if Luke Brown can. I just think what he's trying to play right, isn't it? IMO. Oh, blows a 9 pin. Gutter blower 9. Ouch. A man with the style, two-handed lefty. A man wore a vest and a tie. Man's got style. Best dressed one here, best looking guy here right now. Huh? Where's he at? Yeah, sometimes. I haven't seen anybody, but if there's anybody out there wondering, since he's informed me that Josh Link has front 5. Unfortunately, it's not on stream, so if he gets any further, we'll post that video to our Instagram and Facebook. Hopefully. Unless Kinsey quits. You might quit between now and then. Unless you quit. I know. I'm aware of that. Oh, man. I have an awful case of the yawns, guys. I am so sorry. Classy look, yep. Desi asks 13 and 14. We can take a look, sure. Sure. You wanted the Aki way too? Yeah. Tasman, yep. I got to check on that shipping, buddy, for you. Busy time for us here, but we'll have some time off, and I can figure out exactly where it's at, Tasman. Don't you worry. Taking deep breaths helps with yawning. Thanks, man. I'll have to give her a whirl. Get some oxygen to my brain. To be asleep. We got done setting up here about 1 o'clock. Woke up at 6:30. So that didn't help either. Seawalk, thank you very much. No problem. Thank you, Tasman, for supporting us, man, by watching. Walker hates that ball off his hand, and for good reason. It's going to miss the head pin. Chris Walker is a phenomenal spare shooter. Guy's fearless, throws his spare ball in everything. It doesn't matter. Bucket, 2-8, 3-9, you count it, he throws it. There's Werner. Mr. 898, guys, if you're not aware. Oh, rolls the 2-pin, Mr. 898. Yes, sir. Clip it. Clip it, whips. Anybody want to be our whips for us? There is no pay. I'll send you some swag. But, yeah, if someone wants to be our whips and help me out a great deal. So we can focus on some other things. It's a whole lot of time and commitment doing this thing. I'll tell you what. Do we have scores? Yeah, Game 1 scores updated. Let's go. Let's go. PJ Biggs starts off the 264. Chris Walker breaking into the number 244. Mike Taylor breaks into the number with 239. Josh Link is a duplicate. He shot 223. I guess he's just trying to improve his score for the elimination finals. AJ Kelly 213. Avery Lopez 212. Justin Werner 205, so he's making a case to get himself the number. Jeff Massey 205, Gio Cleanest 203, Alpha Lopez 202. Alpha, another loadable that's not yet in the number. Aaron Hudson 198. Tony Woodward $180. Junior Lopez 178, and I would be Keith Magor. Is Clay not in here? Oh no, I hope I don't. Oh, Clay. I didn't see Clay. I did not see Clay. Okay, we're okay. Where's Clay? There's one of Clay Reese's. There's the other Reese. Why don't I see him? He's not a senior yet. Not more than the seniors. They don't even have a score in there yet. The under division, they have some scores. James Klein, 213. Brooke Carroll, 203. Erica Bywater, 195. Cheyenne Manners, 192. So some pretty big scores over in the under division to start off. They're going to threaten the cut. That number currently, with everything stopped now with the plus minus, would be minus 14. We don't have all the scores yet. Could be the case. I didn't know. Okay, Cleary's a $187. $187 was his first game, so he's going to be looking to improve upon that. And I don't think that he currently is tracking in the correct direction. Maybe a scenario where we have to have Clay bowl tomorrow morning and potentially the Desperado squad. He has really, really struggled as of late after winning the Championship Bowling Masters, $5,000, and taking down Alex Hoskins in the chipper. This game doesn't look great. This game does not look good. I'm seeing like a 140. No, Clay can shoot 206 with a strike here. He's got a $186 in the ninth frame. Excuse me. Just spared. Strike here would give him 206. Get 9, so 205. Okay, that looked pretty bad for a second. That looked like he might not get to 200, and now he's got 205 with the 9 in the fill. So, 5 for Clay. Woo. Disaster. It's all going downhill. Sky's falling. Drop the napkin thing and went everywhere. Oh my God. Get out of here. Picture you showed me look like this. Huh? Give me one and I'll guess. Any but the purple. Don't give me that. I wanted to say yellow too. Fuck. Purple. Okay, green and a yellow. Coming back. Weird. Purple out here, bro. Oh, they're done over there, so let's go back over here. Hey, you almost knocked our camera over. Legit, well, I don't know where you were at, but when the squad started, they were, like her and another lady were sprinting out. And I didn't know it was going. I wasn't watching that happen. All of a sudden, the cameras were. And I looked up, and then there smacked one of the feet, and that thing spun and smacked the table. Chaos. User. What's up, Bernie? Swap the camera to the other end. Yeah, I got you. Well, the other end has nobody on it. You just said this a minute ago. They're done. That's the only pair that's going right now on this end, guy. Colt. Looking for Chase. There's Chase right there. He's got a big string of strikes going, don't he? Oh, looks good. Messenger. No. Man, I wanted to call on the messenger. Dang it. Yeah. I was watching, my camera started flinging around everywhere, and then you see, that nickname and your mom's nickname are essentially the same. That's how's you two? Oh, whoa! What's going on here? Lots of great channel. Great, yeah, thank you, Daniel. I agree. Taz, if not on disability and was financially able, I'd love to support the channel. You do, Daniel, by watching is what we do. What age are seniors starting at? 50. 50. Let's go, Mike Taylor. Haru? I don't know how to say that. Did the C player who just shot 269 miss game one? What do you mean miss game one? Like what did he miss? I don't know what that means. Urja. I'm butchering that name. I'm sorry. What's that? Just happened. What the hell? Brett Nordquist asked, League night? No, this is a tournament. $2,500. Are you looking at Tournament Bowl? Because sometimes they mess it up. Where's the guy with only the second game? Are you looking at the scoreboard, maybe? Is he looking at the scoreboard? Oh, I see what's going on. I see where the confusion lies. I see where the yep, I gotcha. So what happened was in game one, so these guys are switching lanes. They skip pairs every game. They're bowling 3 games. You bowl first game, then you skip 2 pairs, then you bowl your second game. And once you're done with that, you bowl your third game on a pair that's you skip 3 pairs of lanes and bowl your last game. So the first game on 15 and 16, there was no C bowler. There's no C bowler, so it doesn't add on to the score. It's just that was the first time a C bowler has bowled on lane 15. You see, we got some folks in here that I guess you guys don't watch tournament bowling. Well, welcome. Commonplace for folks like us, but yeah, most tournaments you're not staying on the same pair of lanes. You're swapping lanes. The scoring system doesn't follow the person around, so some more modern scoring systems you can input your name and then it will follow you to the pair that you go to. But at this level of competition, yeah, most bowlers are skipping. Most tournaments are skipping pairs between games, mostly for fairness, essentially, because every pair is kind of is different, plays different. Some pairs are much harder than others. Anyway, I've been waiting for this one. Tasman, shout out to my man Tasman Coins, throwing the coin in with the $50 dono. You guys are the best. It helps us out so much. Tasman, shout out to you. Thank you. Mr. Ariel says, I guess this is a split house if these lanes start at 13. Yes, it is. So essentially, where you see just left of 13, there's a wall like 2 feet where you can't see back of that like little triangle is a gap where the wall stops, and the pairs are just on that side of the wall. So I don't know if this was an expansion a long time ago and they expanded it and that's just load bearing now. I'm not sure exactly the scenario. That's happened a lot. These older houses, they start off pretty small when they first built back in the 50s or 60s, and then near the 80s when bowling was at its peak. This guy, what the hell is this? What the hell am I just watching? So yeah, 1 through 12 are just on the left side of 13. I think that's what the case is. We come to a lot of these older houses where that's the case. Brett, thank you. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Of course, man. That's what we're here for. That's the goal of this channel, is to grow the game, bring a more modern feel to it, and try to get new people to introduce them to competitions. Well, I will never charge for our service, I guess, if you want to call it. And you'll never have to pay to watch the competition, is essentially what I'm saying. So, because we know that people that aren't into bowling aren't going to pay a subscription to watch bowling, so we want to expose. These guys don't have. You don't necessarily have to be professional. Come out here on the weekend. It's a $60 entry, $2,500 to win. $2,500 to win. We held a tournament championship. Bowling did back in September, where $5,000 was first place. We paid $23,000 in prize money in that tournament. We had people kind of basically all over the country, or this side of the on the West Coast, I guess. Come bowl our tournament. It was a pretty awesome success, and we just want to show everybody what it's about. Chase Loose does not convert the split there. He won the tournament last weekend that was here at Tough Guy Lanes. Brett, your little thing's got a little highlight. What is this? Brett Nordquist. I got to look you up. Hold up. Oh. I think I spelled that right. 2 T's. Okay. Why does it have the thing? There it is. How did you get a little verified guy? That's cute. That's dope, man. Jeff Massey is going to miss the head pin left. Also, so this is a big key to the folks who may be new to tournament bowling, and that is the oil pattern. The oil pattern being used is called Kegel. Kegel is a big manufacturer of the machines that put the oil on the lane and the conditioner that's used. Anyway, they're put out in patterns, essentially, and Kegel's machine is essentially an inkjet printer. Just think of a giant inkjet printer that just squirts oil on the lane in very, very specific places, okay? Normally, if you go to the league or you're a little on a house shot, league night, right? You'll bowl on what's considered a house shot. Normally, that's oiled to about 42 feet, 40 feet down the lane. And the ratio of oil on the outside compared to the inside is usually 11 to 12 to 1. Pretty high, right? That's a pretty high ratio in bowling terms. Now, we're bowling on a pattern that was oiled out to 43 feet. So the lane is 60 feet from the foul line of the head pin. 60 feet. 43 feet of that is covered in oil. Some patterns are 35 feet. Some are 50. This one's 43. So that matters a little bit, huh? Are they updated? I doubt it. Anyway, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. So this particular one's 43 feet. Now what the kicker is, though, the more important part is the shape that it's laid down at. And that is, that 11 to 1 ratio, 12 to 1 ratio. This one is 2.5 to 1. So the pattern is much, much, much flatter. Okay, there's 2.5 times more oil in the middle part of the lane compared to the outside part of the lane, right? What does that actually mean? Well, that means that there's less miss room. Okay, so when there's a higher ratio of oil in the middle compared to the outside, if you throw your ball and let's say your target is the 7, and you want to hit the 7 board down lane at 43 feet. Now, if there's a high ratio, 11 to 1, you could miss maybe to 3 or 4, and there's significantly less oil there than there is in the rest of the pattern. So the ball will hook off of that. On this pattern, there's not a significant amount more oil there. So if you miss that far, your ball will just keep sliding and skidding. It won't hook. So your miss room is much smaller. Instead of being able to maybe hit 3, you can now only hit 5 and still strike. And the same goes in the opposite direction. There's more oil in the middle part of the lane on your league night house shot. So if you miss in left, say your marks at 7, you hit 12. Well, now there's oil there to push the ball down the lane so that it doesn't hook, and you can still strike. Here, not the case. The ball will hook and will go through the face. Loose wraps a 7-pin. Ouch. So those are the big takeaways here, that we're bowling for some cash, lots of competition. There are some elite level bowlers bowling this tournament that have won PBA regionals, bowled on TV on PBA, bowled the PWBA. There's a lot of good competition. Out here. And if it weren't for people like Tasman and Brett helping us out, throwing a dono in there for us to buy new equipment, man, it just wouldn't be possible. So thank you to those guys. I wish I could convey more how impactful that is to us. Literally, last week we had a donation that directly went into purchasing some more batteries for our cameras, and we're able to. We were getting pretty thin last weekend on camera batteries, and they wear out over a while, and because of that, we were able to buy a couple more and a charger, and that is the world to us. It really is. Kinsey and I are so very thankful for folks like Tasman that participate in our chats, folks like Daniel who get in and have conversations with us, folks like Brett throw a quick little donation in. Brett says, I have no idea how the oil pattern works. Thank you for the details on that. Yep, of course, man. Bowling is, it's very deep. It's a very deep rabbit hole that if you get into it, you're gonna get lost down. And it's pretty cool. Honestly, it is pretty cool. Rusty Pig asks, why don't they strike when they hit the head pin? That's a great question, guy. Very good question. So, after we've done a lot of research, the bowling industry has, and there is an optimal angle to enter what's called the pocket, and that's the space between the 1 pin, the head pin, and the 2 pin for a lefty, and the 1 pin and the head pin, the 1 pin and the 3 pin for a righty. You want to enter that. There's a specific board, and I believe it's 17 or 18, 16, between 16 and 18 board at 6.5 degrees. So your ball needs to be entering in at that angle on those boards. So you could still hit the head pin in a lot more boards than that, but if you don't hit it at that angle, your chances of striking, your strike percentage goes down significantly. Right, so that's kind of easy enough. Here's the add-on to that is you could there's 3 phases of ball motion. You're skidding, ball skidding through the front part, then it starts to change direction. Okay, that's called hooking, and then it starts rolling in one direction. It's no longer changing direction; it is rolling. So you want to hit that between 18 and 16 board at 6 degrees as the ball is rolling, okay? Excuse me. Well, when that ball starts rolling dictates the angle that you'll enter on. And if you could still enter the pocket at 6 degrees and the ball still be in the process of hooking, well, you're not going to strike. It's going to deflect. So there's a pathway the ball needs to travel through the pins. The ball needs to hit in order for those 2 pins to hit the pins next to them, and then obviously knock all of them down. So there's a lot that goes into doing the right thing and striking. It's not you cannot throw the ball straight and hit that desired angle of impact. So that's why you have to hook it. Oil patterns were not a thing. They only put oil down on the lane to protect the lane surface in the early days, and then they found that they could manipulate the how the oil is laid down to make bowling harder or easier. On top of all of that, and how much the balls all hook different amount. They hook at different times on the lane. They hook different amounts when they do hook. That's a whole different story. And then on top of that, the lanes are not flat. There are crowns, dips, and crowns in the lanes that greatly affect how much your ball will hook. So each pair is different from another. They could play 5 boards different, meaning your feet would maybe need to be 5 boards further right or 5 boards further left. And then even on top of that, the 2 lanes typically are not the same. So 23 could be totally different from 24. And the only way you'd know that is to throw a shot on them. And when you're jumping around pairs, you got 1 shot essentially on each lane to figure it out. And if those shots aren't good, then you're behind on the field. And it just starts getting even more convoluted because then the person before you bowled on them, they could have stripped the oil off the lane with their ball in a different way. And yeah, you see how quickly things start to get out of hand as far as how much really goes in to understanding the game of bowling. It's so complicated than just knocking down pins with a round ball. There's so much that goes into it. A lot of it's out of your control. CM says if that left-hander on 23-24 just slowed his ball speed down, he wouldn't leave so many ring pins. Yeah, maybe. Thanks for sharing the CUN this morning. Thanks for the show. See you in the morning. I think that's what Chuck said. Potentially, you would have to move, so maybe it doesn't hit the pocket. I did not. What'd you do? So I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't hit the pocket as much. That's the tough part. Maybe this is the way he feels comfortable hitting the pocket. He'd rather do that than potentially strike more. With how difficult they play. Guys, thanks for sharing your Saturday night with us here at Championship Bowling. We greatly appreciate it. We'll head on over here as Riley Woodard and Tyler Norris are set to go. It means a ton to us. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the final qualifying squad, followed by the Desperado game. It's just a game. Followed by the elimination finals. Bowler scores will carry over. Their 3-game total score for those that make the cut will carry over. And then we'll bowl 4 more games and cut half the field. We'll continue. Then we'll bowl 2 games, I believe it is, cut half the field. And then we'll bowl 1 game, keep putting half the field until we're left with 3, 4, or 5 bowlers, and then bowl a step ladder. All right, so we've updated the scores. Let's go over those really quick. Chase Luce has taken over the lead through 2 games. He's at plus 83, and then Alex Hoskins, Dario Payak, Kyle Morrison retain their positions. And then Josh Link has topped himself. He's plus 59. PJ Biggs is plus 57. And then there's the second Josh Link score. Then it's Braden Link, no relation, at plus 52. Tyler Coates, Andy Kinney, Nick Bagaro, all the same. It's Chris Walker that jumps into a tie for 12th with Riley Woodard, plus 39. And then you have to go down to 21st place, where Pat Loris has got himself now into the number at plus 20, and Chuck Grote is tied with Alf Lopez at plus 19. So, with the added bowlers, we drop the cut down to 22. Moving on to tomorrow currently. And the number's plus 19. 2 back of him is Jeff Massey, plus 17. 3 back of the number, he's Mike Taylor at plus 16. He's tied with AJ Kelly. 5 back of the number is David Loris. 6 back of the number is Garrett Haywood. 8 back of the number is Tyler Kelly. 10 back of the number is Justin Ferner. Guys, it is so tight. It is so tight right now. That's what she said. Oop. I didn't just say that, did I? Anyway, moving on. The field is just stacked on top of each other. It's actually really insane to see. My man, where's Clay Mustano? Gio Cleanas is at minus 5. Shot a $192 last game. Going to need a big game here. Going to need to probably have a 240 if he wants a shot. He's minus 5. 240 would get him at plus 35. And that would be good for a tie for 15th place. So my man Gio is going to need to figure something out. He's going to need to figure it out quick. His time is ticking. Clay shot 205 the second game to get him to minus 8 again. He's going to need 240 plus to feel safe. There are so many people. 51 sticks, 51 pins separates 70th place from the number. 51 pins, that's it. 70th place, guys. 70th place, that's insane. We have 150 entries in the open so far. Guys trying to make it. Guys trying to make some paycheck this weekend. And boy, is it stacked. There's so many people so close to the number. So close to the number. That's what he said. If it ain't, say it ain't right. Yes, Kelly. Probably what he would say. You are right. Dan Stiller asks, sorry, I'm new, but why do people have so many, I'm assuming so, have so many bowling balls when they all do the same thing? It's a great question, Dan. So they do have a lot of bowling balls, and at this level you kind of need it to be competitive, even though you may only use 1, 2, or 3. I think this weekend you're going to see more bowling balls go down the lane as the pattern evolves. Anyway, what happens is they actually don't all do the same thing. They all are very, very different from each other. There's a lot of science that goes into, and physics, I guess, is the specific science that goes into bowling ball reaction There's actually a really good video done by Veritasium. They came to Storm HQ and shot a video talking about our weight blocks and how they act in gravity and space as they rotate because they're not fully symmetrical pieces. So I would challenge you to go take a look at that video. They do a good job of explaining it and broadening your knowledge. We got Giorgio Clinas in front of us. Nice. But anyway, they don't do the same thing. All of the balls hook different amounts on the lane at different times. You can make the same exact ball behave very differently from one another by changing the way where you drill the finger holes and what grit roughness the surface is at. So, the smoother the surface, the longer the ball will go down lane. The rougher the surface, the earlier it'll hook. And depending on where you put the finger holes, you can make it hook more abruptly or more slowly, earlier or later. There's a lot of fine-tuning that can be done off just the baseball, and then beyond that, all of the balls typically. There's a kind of a spectrum. Some balls are closer to themselves than others, but for the most part, the balls do all different things, and it's key. It's much like a golf bag, where you have a driver and you have a pitching wedge, and they're very, very different. But you could have a driver and a 3-wood, right? They're going to be pretty close ball flights and distances. Oh, Messenger Riley Woodward, get it, yes sir. Clip it, baby. Clip it, Whips. Anyway, yeah, so it's a lot like a golf bag where you're going to have some balls like a gem and a proton physics that would be like a driver and a 3-wood, and then you're going to have like a high road, which would be like to a proton physics would be like a driver to a pitching wedge. So they all do different things, and it's tools. They're used as tools to combat the oil patterns that are out there. Some balls are designed to work on different oil patterns or varying degrees of broken down patterns. So the balls can absorb oil; they're porous. So they'll pick up some oil off the lane as they go down, and they will move it. As that happens, some balls, kind of like a snow tire, where some balls will be more effective when there's a lot of oil, like when there's a lot of snow, or some balls will be more effective like a racing slick where there's a lot of friction available, and they'll be more responsive to it. It won't hook in the oil, but it will hook a lot in the dry. But like I said, it's a massive, massive rabbit hole. It's so deep. It's like that. Watch this like Earth. I don't know. It's like those Earth movies with David Attenborough, right? And it's like this ant hill, these giant ants, and they bury this massive, massive hill, and they filled it with cement, I think, and then dug it up so that you could see how big it is, and it's bigger than you'd ever imagine it being. That's bowling. This is just when you think you've hit one variable, and then that's it. 100 more pop up, and again, no control. David asks, "Are these professionals?" Some are. Some are semi-professionals, some are professionals, some are amateurs. We have a pretty good mix of varying degrees of skill level out here on the Northwest Tour. Daria Payak is in the field, and she has won a PWBA title. Giorgio Clinas has won multiple PBA regionals. Alex Hoskins has appeared on the USBC Masters TV show multiple times. So is Steve Klemkin. So there are some very high-level bowlers here, and there's some very high-level amateurs as well. Riley's really close, and he, in the moment, I'm sure it's frustrating not to see them all go down, but to see him not split is promising. To see him not split is really promising. Colt says Chase 483 after 2 struggling this game. Let's go. Oh my gosh. gosh, the fade to black button's killing me. Is he still on these pairs over here? Also, this is game 3. I'm sorry. Yeah, Loose is taking over the lead here. Yeah, Loose is up here on 24. Messenger. Oh, Messenger gets sent, takes out the 7, but no help on the 10 pin. As Chris Walker blows from the nose, big fours. We'll head over here to see Riley Woodard, Nolan Croskrey. Riley Mixer tickles the 10 and cannot get it to fall. That'll be the end of his game. What did he shoot? Riley looks really disappointed. Riley shoots. Come on. Come on. I thought he was done. He really shot a $147. I only got 9 on the last one. Right? Did I miss something? Oh, he's the A bowler, and I can't. The 176. Oh. Ooh. Let's see, I got my 10x zoom on my camera here because I can't see the scoreboard from that far away. 176. Ouch. So 24 under there. Where was he at before? He's plus 39. He's going to lose 24 pins. Ooh. Be plus 15, and that is just outside of the number. Oh, my gosh. It'll be 4 back. 4 back of the number. That's insane. Tomorrow morning, man, that class qualifying squad is going to be insane. There's going to be like 30 bowlers that have an opportunity to make that cut. 30 bowlers in 3 spots. You sit out and hope it comes to you? Or do you get up at 7 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning and come and bowl? Scooby says, yeah, it's cool to use molten metal to pour in there. Can you join a professional league on an average score of 215? You could come out and bowl this tournament. Yeah, you can be any average. We have a 199 average and under division. So if you average under 199, you have your separate qualifying division. Tasman says, David, it would be hard time bowling on the PBA patterns. They're a lot tougher than house shots. That is true. Very true. And these are tougher than PBA patterns. Patterns kind of sit on the softer side. These ones are pretty tough. All right. Giorgio. Well, Giorgio is having that 240 game pace right now on 15 and 16. He goes 5 bagger, 9 spare. Who's that ball? A hook. Roll a 2-pin for me. Oh. Yeah, it looked like he got it right a little quick. It's okay. He's not too far deep yet. He is going to have an opportunity himself in a position where he may not need to have to show up tomorrow morning. I mean, he's probably going to bowl, I would say, if he's close, but not do or die. It looks like a supernova to me. Take the spare. And move on. Move on. What did the Loose shoot? .164 his last game chase Loose shoots. So he goes minus 40. But that 83 pin advantage he built he probably could have shot anything essentially himself in. So he shoots a .164. He'll most likely be in the number there with that score. Do you have? Oh, I guess Luce isn't. We have good pictures of Josh. Let's do. Dude. Here? Air fire. Well, if he ends up being, what did he shoot? Go find out what he shot, because it may or may not matter. Right here. Get a picture of his face.
Josh, what'd you shoot? Go 261.
Yeah. Bro, you need a good picture to post. This guy's just sitting here. This guy. Is it? Just go have him stand down the approach and take it. Don't have any. Anyway. Why are you being mean? That's not me. We don't have any pictures of Joshua. Why are you so upset? Woodward strikes Walker again. Oh, that's a Greek church. I thought I was about to say he's just left the big four again. That time he does not. I mean, those guys are averaging anywhere from, depends on the tournament, anywhere from 200, 205 to 230, 240 on sports shots. David. Oh, Gio. Bones and 8-pin. Well, this is still a good game, but all the momentum he had kind of built up is just going away slowly. On a good shot there, it probably should have struck. Bones and 8-pin. Yep. Sports shot's a different animal. Sports shot is a totally different animal. We're going to start rolling in here for game 3 once we get you where we're at, where we sit. And we'll let you go for the night. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. For those, before everybody starts setting in, be aware, tonight is the final night for our giveaway that we're running on our Instagram page. Find that post. It says 10K follower giveaway. We had 10,000 followers recently, earlier this week. We're giving away 1 Storm bowling ball of your choice and 1 championship bowling jersey. So 2 prizes, 2 different winners. All you need to do to enter is go to our page, follow us, like that post, and tag a friend in the comments. Each comment with a tagged friend is an entry. Before everybody leaves, make sure you head on over to our Instagram, enter in that giveaway if you want to win a free Storm ball of your choice. Gio, bang, got it. Gio, can Gio shoot? I think he can shoot 247. 248. He has 218 in the ninth. He can fill 30 here. 248. This shot right here is big. Needs them all. Needs them all. Needs a hook. Got it. There it is. All right. I think that's enough for Gio. That should get him in the number with a 240 game. Game 3 of the penultimate qualifying squad. He's at -5. He's going to shoot 248. That will get him to plus 43. And right now, that sits 10th place, just above Andy Kinney. Does look like he may have found something here. Game 3, moving forward, will be the final shot of the final squad today. That was a reality. Pax 10. And he gets the monkey off his back and finally makes his cut here. The tough guy Lanes, after missing the previous 2 cuts at this center, he's going to make this one. And we're going to see Gio Sunday morning, the elimination finals. Early the numbers, plus 14. That's a tie for Pat Lawrence, but we know that Giorgio's going to bowl himself in. We don't know what Nolan Crossbury shot. We don't know what PJ Biggs shot. Do we know what Clay Reese shot? As scores continue to roll in. Currently, though, there's a tie for 22nd place. Pat Loris and David Loris, plus 14. Riley Woodard would be the number plus 15 after that 176 game. He's going to be on the bubble. You know that tomorrow morning, I guess it's not, they're going to there's an option during your trio set to also qualify for the main event. So that's going to add bowlers and potentially affect the cut line. It's also going to add more bowlers, so it will get it down, and we'll be taking more bowlers to the Sunday finals. How much trash talk is in these kinds of tournaments? Oh, a decent amount. I think most of these people are friends. They're pretty friendly with each other. Well, they mean smack talk each other in a friendly way, I would say. A lot of that. Yeah. Gotta find some joy somewhere. Oh my. The hell did I just hear? Alf's wilding out here, guys. Right. Right. What did we just lose? 8th place. Are all the scores enough? We need Avery and Clay's score. A few more at the bottom. So Avery and Clay are the only ones that would even have an impact on this. Gio goes to 9th, plus 43. The number now is Riley Woodard at a tie for 22nd place. AJ Biggs also shot a $158 that last game that dropped him down to just out. Whoops. We can watch them get ready to oil these lanes. So, what did Clay shoot? Clay was -8. Lopez was -2. What did Avery shoot? What?
He's like, I bet you $5.
Avery, what was your last game? Avery shoots a $140, so he's a non-factor. Does anybody know what Clay shot? Clay Rees. What do you know what Clay Rees shot? Josh Link's in there twice, so it's still a tie between Pat Loris and David. So I guess, yeah, Kenzie put up a good point. Link's in there twice, and so is PJ Biggs. So the cut is still, I think it's just Pat and PJ's not a factor, and then so that would drop it down. Pat would be on the bubble. Yeah, it's between Pat and David Loris. Still, depending on what Clay shot. We don't know yet. Lizzie! What Clay shoot? What did Clay shoot? I don't know what his last game was. Where's he at? Guy. Clueless people around here, man. Still running around trying to figure it out. There's Clay. Trying to read lips here. I don't know. It's like some saltiness. Is that bad? Holy hell. My man Clay don't even know.
One more time. I didn't use my UC3. I pulled it out for that last one. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll have something I can go to. But I use my UC2 the whole 3 games. Got the 10 points.
Well, we wait. We know what Clay Reese shot. And his is the only freaking score we don't have. Literally the only score that's not added. I did.
This is a day weekend for you guys. Go enjoy it.
Go. But then he was like doing this.
It's day weekend. Enjoy.
I will never say a word to you again.
You guys go. You bowl in the morning squad. All right. See you guys in the morning. Wake up. You wake up.
Clay really doesn't know what he shot.
Okay. Have a good one, guys. See ya.
I don't know. He's the only score that's being weighted on. But 180 makes it not matter. He needed to shoot like 230. The Luge. They posted, I was like, who the hell? I've never heard of that kid before. Who's winning an ABT that I've never heard of before? I have to look at the picture. Yeah, man. I'm hearing that Clay shot a $180. Well, now things are all jumping around. Oh, they took out. Huh? What? Well, it looks like they took out the PJ and the Josh Link dupes. So the cut is accurately portrayed. 22nd place is a tie between Pat and Dave Loris. And plus 14, Riley Woodard. Plus 15 is 21st place. Chuck Grote plus 19, 20th place. Nolan Krosky gets to plus 22. PJ Biggs plus 23. Katie Simpson plus 25. Ken Gardner plus 30. Tommy Krosky plus 31. That's 15th place. John Conger is 14th place at plus 33. Stacy Lopez is plus 35. Tyler Lopez is plus 38. Nick Pagaro is plus 39. Andy Kinney's plus 41. And in 10th place, Gio, with that final 248 game, jumps himself into 9th place, and he will be bowling tomorrow at morning to get to plus 43. Chase Luce plus 49. Tyler Coase plus 50. Braden Link and Josh Link tied at 5th. No relation. 6 plus 52. Nolan Fisher plus 58. Kyle Morrison plus 67. Daria Payek plus 68. And your leader, Alex Hoskins at plus 73 in the open division. In your Cedars, I don't think anybody bowled in the senior division this time. And the cut is plus 26. Mark Hodges, Ray French plus 36. Steve K plus 62. Rick Kerrigan plus 68. And then finally in the other division, apparently there's some wacky stuff. Maybe they fixed it. Looks like they might have fixed it. So I don't see Wasey anymore in this. So Chad Patton's the number, minus 65. Then it's Nick Reese at minus 55. Jacob Lopez, 54, tied with Kimmich. Oh, so these are really Wasey scores because it says Jacob. So that's not Jacob. But he's not supposed to be in this division. Oh, then this is right then. I think they have fixed it. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. I got you. I gotcha. So they're tied at 54 under at sixth place. Fifth place is James Klein at 47 under. Richie Myers 41 under. Lizzie Reese 19 under. Luke Brown gets to +7. Art Cox +20. So I would say Lizzie, Luke, and Art are probably safe. After that, it's pretty tight. Just depends on how many people enter and how good they shoot. All right. Oh, no. What do you mean? Really? They just gave Clay 0. He just got no score. In the under? Oh. Jacob Lopez is in there again. I didn't put it right. I still hold to my prediction that Lizzie and Up are safe. After that, it's a crapshoot. All right. Well, hey, guys, that's the end of qualifying for today. There is a trios event after this that we're not streaming, but that could have the option of counting it as your qualifying squad, so there may be a change there. We'll see. Tomorrow morning, we'll be here at 8 o'clock. Guys, we appreciate you tuning in and all the donations that came in for us. It helps us out a ton. We'll see you tomorrow morning.